Hello. What are we doing on the floor? What are we doing on the floor, Migs?
We're playing.
So Migs has offered to come and help me fix all my mistakes and try and do what I've done, or redo what I've done properly. In the process of doing the big turbo build, there was a couple of things that I had to do under pressure and get this car back together quite quickly. And it's come back to bite me. So a couple of issues to sort out. We're going to start tackling them and we'll document them. Maybe a couple of do's and don'ts in the process. Don't do it like I did it, would be a good start.
Do go big turbo. Don't use cable ties to hold said big turbo to manifold.
It holds everything else, you know.
How long is this bolt? It's so useless.
That comes in handy, and I'll show you that later. You won't believe how handy this is. So this holds the bumper on. Oh yes, this car has a bit of a quirk. So the light's a bit bad here, but any job that... oh, there's another one that's on.
Okay.
So any job you want to do on this car, even something small, like quickly having a look if the water pump is leaking, which we're quickly checking, entails removing the entire front of the car. And I don't mean just the bumper, I mean the entire front of the car. So step one, remove bumper. Step one accomplished. Bumper has been removed.
This is the weirdest flashlight I've ever seen. So hard. How are you supposed to get it in there?
Buddy, I don't know if I've had the practice you've had. What you got there?
The intercooler.
It's similar. It cools the inter area.
Oh, okay. So it's interior cooler.
Interior cooler. We can in fact remove it. That means we can now disconnect everything and take this valence off completely.
Then slide it underneath the car
and get it out the way.
so we don't stand on it.
Stop scratching my shit.
It's fine. I got black paint at the shop.
Fine. Alright, evening one complete. We've managed to get the bumper off, the valence off, all the wiring in the front off, water pipes and intercooler off, and we now have some space to work. So this is how it's going to stand until tomorrow before we can continue. Don't you wish it was so nice to get to your car's motor or this easy roller? When you big turbo your car, you should normally check that everything's okay first, which I didn't do. So,
See, that would be the normal way of doing things.
but I needed the boost, and I thought the engine was fine until it wasn't.
Okay, so go fast, reliability fifth.
Yes.
Sounds good.
This started actually
Stopping fourth.
Who needs stopping?
Safety third.
as safety third. This started as a boost leak issue.
Here's the other one.
But I also had a small oil leak and it was also starting to use water, so I thought, well, let's do the Audi thing, take the front of the car off and fix all the leaks so that we can, have a reliable everyday car. And what started as fixing a boost leak, which is fixing the fun part, ended up with bad compression on cylinder 2, which we're now still desperately
hold on.
hoping.
It ended up with bad compression on cylinder 2.
Bad compression. But now what we're seriously hoping is it's my car. I'm the one that's hoping. I'm seriously hoping it was just the head. Should just be the head. We're going to put the head on and do a compression test and then we'll know.
So we're going to be putting the head on and then we're going to be doing a compression test.
Yeah.
Okay, so
This is not as much fun. I think you've seen me smile a lot more when the big fancy go faster bits were going on. This part's not fun, needs to get done. And that's it. It's white. Everything is clean.
Look at that cylinder 2.
Yeah.
Damn it, cylinder 2. Oh.
Call it.
It's only one.
Okay, we need to tighten this.
Well, we also need to put all this. They've got none of the biscuits in. Obviously, they have no seal, so we still need to pull the end caps, put the biscuits back.
Okay. Okay. I need some guidance.
So they're right over.
Oh wait, hold on. No, gaskets come off.
Oh, there we go. Bad when that happens.
Okay, I just need to get it on a dowel pin.
You're one of them, huh? Is the back still off? You got him.
Yeah, that's on.
Head is on.
Okay, give me
Man,
bolts.
that's a pretty head.
It's in place, it's not on.
Yes.
That is.
Well, technically it is on. It's just not fastened.
It is pretty though, right? I mean, that is a pretty head. I think it's touching a piston. That's why it doesn't want to move.
Okay, so then there. Turn back. Okay.
It's a bit past. I don't think that's the mark, Mix. Let's not argue about this though. I'll just continue removing this. Crap. Horrible tape cover. Okay, so I've completely cocked that up. But completely. Do you have any idea what a cut job that? No, they couldn't have got. No, then it's not on its mark, Mix, because there's the mark. So it needs to go backwards a bit more.
Move. Like there.
That's the mark. So there's something wrong with that mark on that trumpet cover, because that is top dead center. Those marks are lined up.
Okay.
I don't TDC on one.
Okay. That's GDC there.
Let me get that cover.
Ray, they probably would have pulled the pulley off.
No, the pulley's
Pulley
keyed.
can only go
It's
one
only
way.
keyed, yeah.
So,
It's either that. Yeah, there's no way that can be out that much. Okay. See, so that TDC is 100% correct over there. There we go. And that one is aligned there.
that's what I was saying.
No, that's what I was saying. What you were trying to correct. There we go. Back to you.
It's all very technical. I may very well have timed this engine wrong.
100%.
No, but you can't time it that far wrong. It'll hit valves.
Well, it was what? 3 teeth out? You are safe for at least 4 or 5 teeth?
Yeah, but it would not have run well.
Can you imagine what your tune is going to look like now?
It's going to be a mess. I don't know if it's possible that I ruined it that badly. I may have. I genuinely may have. Either way, we had low compression on one.
Yes.
On two. Only on one of them though, but it was two.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't put the biscuit back in there, so we're going to have to pull this timing chain tensioner out again to put the biscuit and the gasket in, which is a pity, but we can get you quite nicely, so I think we can do that. Megs, we'll be able to do that without completely lifting the cam out, but
Okay, cool.
might need to lift the intake cam, but we won't have to take it off the chain and lose timing, etc. How do you know where all my tools are? Well done.
Now, I'm not one to talk about 20 valve Audi motors, AEBs and the likes, but these two gents have just, I mean, he nearly had a heart attack at 40. He nearly had a heart attack at, what are you, 36 now?
Full bottle, all gold.
Full bottle, all gold. Yeah, get Andrew to do that again.
How's it, Ace?
But we sat here and let's take a look at the damage on this head bolt. Oops, sorry, my bad. There in the light you can just see how those threads have stripped. And yeah, so these gents are, we initially, well, they talked it down to, what is it, 40 Newton meters or so?
Yeah.
But I want you to show them something quickly. We've left the rest of the bolts in.
They're still torqued.
Yep, apparently that's torqued. So what has happened, and let's give a demonstration here, is, oh, here's an old head bolt. Let's get these side by side. There we go, and well, that's going to do it every blinking time. Wrong head bolts. So they're bottomed out in the bottom of the block. Never going to tighten that head down. But crisis averted, because these two guys thought that they stripped the block.
I'm not convinced yet.
This camera work is going to look like an episode of The Office.
Oh, dude.
Yes. Can I be Jim, please? He can be...
No, you're Ashley.
Oh, wait, Ash.
Okay, this one's not stripped.
It's also not going to work.
No, I mean, it's not going to work, but what I'm looking at is there damage in the block? There's no damage in the block on this thread.
There's no damage on the block with that thread either. All minimal. It ate into the threads, not into the block.
We'll know when we torque the right ones down.